Hope you're having a fantastic day, and welcome to Entity Room, a game made by Mr. Gemezel, or Gemezel? Geemzel? I have no idea what their name is, but they made Driving Home and Missing Hiker, which were games I definitely played before, just short indie horror games, but they made Entity Room, Westwich Castle, and Thoughtform Invasion. I'm also going to dabble in those eventually, but we're getting into Entity Room. And the game is about a short indie horror game in which you are working in an underground lab. Your job is to ensure the entity is being fed every day, and the rooms are cleared afterwards. So it seemed like an interesting game, and we're gonna... Jesus! Okay, well, let me change the resolution. Okay, now that I changed the resolution, nothing messed up, we can get into the game. But also, you should check out my Discord server, as usual. Pinned comment down below if you want to join a friendly community. That's basically it. Let's get into it. February 18th, 1987. First day at the new section. I hope everything goes well. Me too. Interesting door texture. Flashlight. As far as I know, the game developer, more on the maybe newer side of development, but it looks like they have, hopefully, potential to grow. We'll have to see. Depends on how spooky the game gets. Or if it's less about being spooky environmentally, more about the monster. What is the entity? We have to find out. Nothing for me to throw off the shelves. It's kind of sad. For some reason, like, this pipeline and shit just makes me think of a Half-Life 1 level, frankly. Oh, thank God, there's a light switch. Good job, developer. Wait. I can't flush the toilet, though. It's a little sad. I guess that's someone genuinely has to live here. Curious. Well, what's over here, then? Oh. The chambers, I guess. Pick up mop. I'm not gonna do that yet. Am I supposed... Is it like... It's like protruding from the wall. I feel like hopefully nothing crawls out of that hole, right? Right? Anyways, we'll figure out... We'll figure out once we interact with everything and figure out President's desk. We'll figure out what we should do. Doors. In, out, in, out. Okay. Operator room. Error. Of course. Oh, wait. There's people in those rooms. Wait. So the entity is in... Oh! Maybe we can use the room 1, 2, 3 for snacks. This guy's just banging his head, so, man, they're probably, like, mental patients, prisoners. He's either sleeping or dead or not being fed properly, and... Same for him, sleeping or dead. One or the other. But okay, earliest email is... Okay. This is an automatic email. Please do not reply. Description of Entity 014. Highly dangerous. Of terrestrial origin, bipedal, uncanny, human-like appearance. Skin doesn't reflect light. Glowing red eyes. Body mass consists mostly of human meat. Develops more human-like appearance over time. Doesn't kill prey before eating. It's fun. Extremely agile. Can jump far distances. Total power failure resulting in E14 escaping the room and killing the operator. Redacted. By partaking in this operation, you agree with that the Entity Research Facility, also known as ERF, will not be held responsible for any form of physical harm. Yeah, there's always people that are just, of course, taking these jobs. My name is Matt. I was assigned to take care of onboarding you, so your job is actually pretty easy. The entity needs to be fed once a day with exactly one prisoner. To do that, just open the door R1 in through your computer. After it has eaten, the respective room needs to be cleaned. Open the door R1 out through your computer. You'll need a strong stomach, but you get used to it. First, throw the body parts, if there are any left, into the container, then clean the blood with a mop. That seems simple enough. Okay. We don't want to hit R1 out now and free them. I mean, hang on. Well, since the other ones aren't awake, I want the one that's still banging his head, so I want to kill this guy first. I want to see him screaming, okay? I'm a little evil. Anyways. Let me see. No. No! What are you talking about offline? You don't even show? Developer, come on. Okay, but... Is it closed now? I'll assume... Like, that's the whole thing. If you have a door system like that, right? You'd have to make sure, one, the creature goes back into its cell, and two, like the doors are automated? I'm going to assume it's automated, where it's just like the door made a closed sound. It is not in the room, and they wouldn't subvert my expectations with bullshit noises unless the entity can be like one of those kind of birds that can perfectly mimic sounds it hears. Now that would be dangerous, because then it could just make a door closing sound and try to trick you. But it did close, so it should be fine. Yeah. Let's see, it was to put it in here. Yummy. Can make it into put it into a soup later. This entity's being taken care of a lot better than most people. Free food and everything. He's putting his back into it, you can hear it. Alright, well, I can't clean up this little pedal stain, but okay. It's a job well done. I'm curious what would happen, and I'd have to probably redo the game after beating it, of opening both the in and out door and see, can we die? Can we fuck up? But there we go. Okay, wait, what? Good job! Looks like you're a natural, winky face. Have you checked the CCTV? Nowadays they even have a night vision mode, pretty heckin' cool. Who the fuck says heckin' these days? I thought heckin' died along with people saying doggo. That's what I keep hearing. But apparently this adult named Matt says heckin'. It's kind of strange if you ask me. I mean, but okay. Cool if you ask me. Oh, by the way, in case you were wondering, while the entity is eating, the CCTV is taken offline. We don't want our operators to be disturbed. You don't want operators to be disturbed of an entity eating, but cleaning up body parts is perfectly fine? Like, what is worse? Watching a human die that you are absolutely directly responsible for them dying? I mean, come on, if they're just a prisoner, I don't care. It's like, if you don't have the stomach, then you don't look and turn on the night vision. But it's just saying you turn off the cameras is bullshit. Bullshit, absolutely bullshit. He should be opting in or opting out willingly. I want to see an entity chew up the prisoners or the humans. Like, come on. Don't bullshit me. I don't have to eat or sleep. Okay, good night. I put someone to die and get eaten by entity, and I sleep in a room right next to the entity. And the entity at one point killed the operator somehow, but we're just going to sleep in a room right next to it. It doesn't exactly scare me, but it'd be a hypothetical job that I'm going to assume this is a nightmare, by the way. We'll see. It's good to get close the door. Where the fuck's the power? Does the power... Maybe we can check the email, it might tell us. Power, yep. You probably saw the lights aren't working. Don't worry, it's basic maintenance on one of our electricity generators. It's just the lights. Everything else still works fine. Just use your flashlight. Today will be pretty similar to yesterday. Press the button R2 in to open the door so the entity can have a feast with the prisoner in room 2. The entity wants breakfast. Don't let it wait. P.S. Don't forget to clean the room afterwards. While the entity might complain about the blood and guts on the floor. Here, enjoy. And what I'm going to do every single time. Also, why is Hall red? It makes it seem dangerous. I don't know, man. But I will always night vision and look in the room before opening. I guarantee it's going to try at one point, just like, let's say, prediction here. One, that the human will die, there'll be a blood stain, but then we'll see a human stand there. Because they did say the entity is, what was it? Human-like appearance, but glowing red eyes. But it depends on if you can see the glowing red eyes through the cameras or not, kind of thing, right? But anyways, there's a lot of variables I'll be making sure. As long as it can't pose as a dead body, kind of weird shit. But, yeah, we do have the flashlight, so it's fine. My only... It's like, shut the fuck up. I give you your goddamn meal. You get no more. What even organ is this? Any other parts? Any sneaky parts? Just 2 parts, okay. And clean. Whoa. I just... I'm worried a little about that. But I mean, is that part of the wall? That's room 4. It's an unmarked room. I don't think this is going to be a mistake right here. You can see my mouse, so you can see what I'm pointing. This is suspicious, right? It's very suspicious. That's another new prediction, right? A hypothetical room 4 that is on the map, it shows a square, and it's just a coincidence, but there's no camera showing what if it's trying to claw its way through one wall here, or right here, and it's slowly going through here. It hasn't changed in size, but we'll see. I'll check the email. You really are a natural. I know hearing those screams can have a negative effect on your psyche, but trust me, those people we're feeding to, the entity, are scum. They did unspeakable, highly immoral things to other people. They said naughty things on Twitter. They should be happy that they're allowed to contribute to this experiment. We sometimes jokingly call them organ donors. I'd make a Planned Parenthood joke, but that might go too far, and I want to keep politics out of this. And I don't want to offend people in 2024. But jokes aside, people know what I was maybe going to say. Very dark humor. Anyway, our research on Entity 014 could lead to breakthroughs, and not just for military but also medical purposes. Always keep that in mind when doing your work. You're done for the day. Thank you. Please fix the lights while I go to sleep with this blaring red light on. Good night. Perfect time for some coffee. It's very hot and delicious. A perspective of... I mean... They wouldn't throw me in there after I'm done my job, would they? Oh. Okay. I'm gonna investigate, at least first. That's what I usually want to do. The other thing... That's not changed, that's good. The store is still closed. If not locked. It's as if... I mean, we got hired, we don't know the contract, but one of them is that we're locked in here and we cannot leave until the job is done. That is also kind of red flags, to be frank. And they're not telling us that information, even though it could be questioned. I don't know. Day 3. Not that exciting now, is it? Usually that's the point where your work is becoming a boring routine. Stop winking so much. You do it 4 times! Boring routine. Anyway, you probably know what to do. Feed the entity, clean the room, take a shit, Bust a nut, go to sleep. I'm just joking. Ha ha. It's important to have a sense of humor working in an environment like this, winky face. Anyway, tomorrow a new batch of prisoners will arrive. Fresh meat, winky face. Don't worry, they're handcuffed and our guards will bring them... I mean, don't worry, they're handcuffed... Wait. A new batch of prisoners. They're handcuffed and our guards will bring them into their rooms. Just make sure those rooms are clean. We don't want them to be uncomfortable. Winky face. The entity room camera... Ooh. Okay. I want to see it. Well, it specifically knew that I looked at it at that second and it didn't like it. Okay, cool. They didn't tell me about those magical powers, but... Okay, let's see what... Like, everything one of these. Okay. And that guy's just probably still dead or sleeping, but okay. Doors. Mm-hmm. Are you out of the room? Not hiding in a corner, are we? Okay. I'll assume not. Or it's just he's hiding in a way the camera will just never show for a plot twist jump scare. Oh, I forgot to turn. I forgot to open the door. Okay. Because the camera... There, wait. Was that the direction of the camera? Looking from this perspective? Like, it's like the monster could technically hide in a blind spot right here, right? Like, even I can do that. What stops the monster from doing that? That's like an absolute flaw. If this was a real, tangible, and immersive level design, and this might be a critique to the developer if they actually, you know, care enough to watch the videos. Probably not. We don't know. Not trying to be cynical here. But... One, these rooms would be like absolute, like, fucking Damascus fucking steel. It'd be, I mean, whatever is just the fucking strong shit. Make it out of adamantium. Whatever is stronger than the monster is capable of doing. This is just like fucking concrete bricks and shit. That's stupid. Like a very sturdy metal door and bricks. One is stronger than the other. And the other thing being the camera's location. You could just hide. If it was really a secure station, like SCP containment breach style shit, there'd be a camera there, or one in the center that has a 360-degree radius. So it's kind of unrealistic. And to the nitty-picky OCD kind of people like me, and as well as just proper environmental details, like attention to detail kind of shit, the camera should be something in the center so it has wide range. There's like no fucking way the monster can trick you. Because absolutely, there is blind spots. And if there's blind spots, then it can escape. And if it can escape, it's kind of an incompetent facility and staff now, isn't it? But we're going to ignore that, and unless they actually do that, we don't know if that's going to be how we die. I'm going to presume we're going to die, by the way. I am going to mount that. But, I'm just throwing out some theories, but I'm a little worried about the whole... camera being in a shitty position, but let's hope I'm wrong. Okay. Next day and a new batch of prisoners, but we'll see. There has to be something that happens. Like some kind of development. It's just too smooth sailing, if you know what I mean. Good sleep. What if I just like lay there and just don't get up? So I want to keep having that door closed, even though it does nothing probably. Read this. They want to get rid of you. Hey. Well, at least Matt was a pal. Just end like that. I mean, I guess there's no multiple endings. I'm kind of disappointed by that. I had all these theories that you could do, and you just have it basically it's like an abrupt ending. Like, it maybe not in the case of the developer. I don't know, of course, their how they thought of let's say the plot, but it goes from we feed it 3 days. I was hoping and waiting for development, but instead it just gives me a quick email basically saying, "We ran out of time. You want to die? Died. The end." Like, come on. Not even I don't know, it just feels like it was rushed there. Like, yeah, it's meant to be a short game, and it does advertise 15 to 20 minutes, and it has been 21 minutes. Exactly right now, 21 minutes on the recording. But that kind of is a lackluster ending. It's just, boo, you die. That's a horrible way to end the game. A little disappointing. All my theories sounded better, like, what if there was a loophole and a vulnerability, and it got out? Because if people play this game and weren't thinking my own theories, and they weren't looking at the cameras, but it was a matter of fact a vulnerability because there's a blind spot, and people go to clean the third room, and he's just fucking there behind the door waiting for you because the cameras are on and off in a way where you can't tell if it goes back in its room, and there's not enough really security features to really competently show that it definitely went back into its own room. We're not told of such security measures. We just hope that there's security measures. But us dying like that, where this door just opens, they want to kill us, it's too abrupt. My idea is that much better in my mind. It's unfortunate, but otherwise, the concept is fine. It's not original. It's just the SCP containment breach, but with one monster. And it doesn't really have that much fleshed out. It's got basic information. There's not anything unique going on. But of course, the one thing I would say at least is the guy's at least got good presentation, but not, at least through this game, not a good execution of how to end or wrap up a story. You got us in a good immersion. I got into the role. I was the security guy feeding and cleaning, but then you just ended abruptly. It's not a good way of, it's not good writing. It's not good plot, whatever the fuck you want to call it, basically. As long as, hey, maybe the developer does watch this and they understand what I'm trying to say, then they could improve. That'd be awesome. Then we all win. But if not, then we might get more games that just end abruptly and make me go, why? Why now? Just 5 more minutes. Just do a cool twist. Or die in an interesting way, not, it's over, bye! Just jumps here, dead. It's a shame, but I'll stop rambling. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like, comment, hit the subscribe button, become a subscriber, hit the notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching, until the next time.